Let's go identify and control some Paspalum. Okay, here's a little tuft of Paspalum. You can see it stands upright, has significant wavy blades. It's part of its genetics. And you can see here, if I can get a close-up, a lot of little hairs on the blades. The hairs are also on the ligule. You can see here, it's hard to focus in on it, but it does clasp around the stem a little bit, and it's very fuzzy with tiny hairs. Here's a grass type. This is a tall fescue, which a lot of people misidentify as Paspalum. See, notice the lack of hairs. There's no clasping ligule there. Looks like we got a little disease on this guy, but you can tell it doesn't have the waves either. And here we have crabgrass. This one's smooth crabgrass, and you see it's all really spread out, clumpy. It does have some waviness to the blade and the few hairs, but it doesn't have that same clasp or design as Paspalum does. Our Paspalum is a Paspalum cetaceum. It is actually native to New England. I've heard technicians call it a southern grass when actually it's native to this area. There is no documentation of it being in Maine, but as you can see, it is found in New Hampshire, Vermont, all throughout Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island. So you will hear recommended a lot of the time Pylex. The active ingredient is tepramazone. It creates a bleaching effect of the weeds, does a great job on Paspalum. Can also work on crabgrass and foxtail and Johnson grass and goosegrass as well. But it does need some help, like any good herbicide, or I like to compare it to a basketball team. You have a great basketball player, but you also need some assistance from the other players. So here's some of the other players for Pylex. You would need a methylated seed oil. The methylated seed oil helps create a surfactant with the Pylex. It also has some great burn down abilities in it of itself. And I'm sure you've seen people just use those two products alone as you're driving along and you see white lawns. It can be used for crabgrass too, and some other weeds, foxtail and stuff. You can see the bright white. Well, there's another product that you can add to this to help deter that from happening, and that would be triclopyr. So triclopyr, Turflawn Ester Ultra, use that. Helps with the burn down as well as preventing that massive discoloration. Now, if you're crazy like me and you really want this gone, there's two more herbicides that I would add to this mix here. It's not for the faint of heart. Quinclorac added to this mix is going to make a difference as well. It's going to add to your burn down and also help prevent with the bleaching. And this part is literally just for spot spraying. So if you have a customer that really wants this gone within like a 14-20 day window, your last thing that you would add to this would be sulfentrazone. So that's going to give you some massive burn down. So yeah, it sounds like a lot. It's really not. If you do your timing correctly, I can use these herbicides in one shot if I see them early in June. But it takes 2 applications in August to take them out. And right now I'm spraying them. Now here's an area of Paspalum I treated just about 7 days ago. We haven't had any rain since, so it's not getting the root uptake effect. I haven't watered it, but this is the burn that we're experiencing now. And just be very careful with that combination. This will completely damage any kind of bent grass as well. So You can use this combination on some yellow nut sedge, and if you really want to go after your bent grasses, you can definitely go after bent grass with this mix too. It'll fry it. Now let me show you. That was actually only 3 days ago. That's all creeping bent grass. So be careful. And I will hit those Paspalum areas one more time this August. And I've really knocked out a good 90% of it already just in the last 2 seasons. So don't expect it all gone in one season. This is a 2-3 year process with that combination, and you will significantly get some results. And with that said, remember, enjoy your lawn without Paspalum. Take care. Bye. It's crabgrass. It's not crabgrass.